What's up, guys? Welcome back. So, a lot of you know that I've been in a relationship for some time now, about 2 years with Elena. And I think that when you're in a relationship, you can tell by the other person a lot about how you're living your life. Like, if you're living your edge, if you're living your authentic self. Now, you can also just consider that person a bitch. The relationship is shit. You can't stand this anymore. Or you can really just dive in and take a look at it. And I think that's where a lot of the answers lie. The cool thing about a woman is, like, she needs you. A lot of women need you in a relationship to be the solid rock. Okay? Her life, she's got a lot. She's got stress, she's got emotions, and she comes to her man to be her rock. And so when you're not able to be solid, well, then you're like a rock that's ready to break. It's like you become a pillow. She can't vibe with you. She's like, does he love me? Does he not? It's just like you're not this constant source. And so I've really realized that when there's something up in my relationship, instead of blaming it on her, it's probably the best if I just take a look at myself and really try to understand what's going on with me. And so I'm trying to get really, this is a little bit uncomfortable because for the last couple of years, I told you guys I had trouble with nicotine, dipping, and also have been using coffee for like years. And so I'm in this habit of drinking coffee. And in my relationship, I've realized that my girlfriend wants to go on nature walks. She wants to go to the art museum. She wants to go to the park with me. But for me, it's like I don't want to do any of that. There's so many times I'm just like, fuck that. I just want to be alone. I don't want to do anything. I want to stay at home. I want to read my books. I want to have my coffee. Maybe have my dip. And just, enjoy the day. But if I'm real, I've realized that that is just a way. These drugs are a way for me to deal with the apathy of life, deal with this feeling, this tiredness of life, the boredom of my life. But there's a really weird thing. It's like, we've been talking about this lately. It's like life isn't boring. It's not supposed to be boring. But guys, it's so hard. It's almost like you're supposed to be addicted to something nowadays. There's so much stuff that is, you're available. There's gas stations. You can go buy beers. You can buy cigarettes. You can buy coffee. There's fucking 3 drugs. You can buy sugar. Everything is at the convenience store that you need to feel something. And they're everywhere. And then, all the food, everything is a drug. It's programming us to, like, always have stuff there. But that's not how life is supposed to be, man. And what happens is when you cut away these things, you find your edge. You find the peace. You find that childlike state again. Like, I don't even need the coffee. I've realized there's times I don't even need to be drinking, but I just drink it because it's just something to do. I'm doing it because I'm bored. Maybe you got this problem with weed or watching TV. It's like whenever there's nothing to do, you find something to do, guys. And like, if I'm being real with myself, my relationship instantly starts to get better when I stop always thinking that I need to drink the coffee and then go to the gym and then do this, go run some errands, go to the fucking store, make some food, make a video, read more. It's like, dude, you gotta chill out. You gotta get away from that. It's probably harder than ever now, guys. Right, we're almost programmed to go into from school. Look at how when you go to college, how it's set up. You go to school for 5 days, and then the weekend, Saturday, Sunday's there. You drink. There's the drug. Boom. College, work, reward. And then what happened? You go into your office, work, reward the weekends. You're just being programmed for years. This is life. This is how it is. Fill in the blanks. Do whatever you want to do with a little bit of money that you have, and somehow make yourself get by. Somehow, fill yourself with enough buzz to get through the week. And that's just not how life is supposed to be. That's not how life's supposed to be. I don't even think, boredom isn't really a thing. It's like, you don't have to be bored. You wouldn't be bored if you had to hunt for your food, or if you had to be in a tribe and you're talking to everyone. You're discovering new lands and sailing new seas. Like, you wouldn't be bored. So we don't have that. So we turn to these things. But these things aren't really what give us that peace, and that, life is supposed to be the ultimate drug. There's atoms. The trees are alive, and those atoms rejoice, and life rejoices in just being itself. You see the animals, and you see the plants that bloom and that face the sun, that grow towards the sun, and the coming and going of the seasons. And that's really, we're just life. This body is life. But somehow I've come to a place where I need more than what the ultimate drug has to offer. I've tuned myself out because I think that I've got to have this career. I've tuned myself out like an antenna just rusted, where I need something new. I need something man-made, something artificial, something like a stimulant, like a pre-workout or something. Like more music, like more gym time, like more computer games, more drugs to make me feel something, more than life could ever possibly give me. And you see, it's the biggest lie, and it's the biggest sort of conditioning. It is a form of manipulation and mind control. You see, think about, we go through our lives under this control of, we need this stuff. What a mind game, dude. I think that from here, there is things that we can do that will nurture our soul and become all that we can be, instead of just passing through life in this weird haze. See, this is the ultimate drug, man. I know it sounds crazy, but it comes back to finding those things in your life and nurture your soul. Nurture your soul by sitting in meditation, by going on walks, by being real, by engaging in conversation, by feeding your body good food. That's how you come back to that childlike state where you're always happy, where there was long summers. There was never really any boring days. Maybe you didn't want to take nap because nap time meant that you couldn't go out and do more things. That you couldn't experience, climbing that tree or jumping on that trampoline. That's how you get back to, like it says in the Bible, you must become just like a child to enter the kingdom of heaven, guys. Heaven's here. Life is beautiful, and it has everything that you need. We just have to be open to that. I'll see you guys soon.